Welcome everybody. Not a lot happened. We're just looking at bits and bobs. Soyo has requested a cheaper new contract, so we've accepted it just so he doesn't go on for nothing, but he's still up for sale along with Castle Dean. Other people that are up for sale are Rainey, Candemere and Grenville. Abu Bakr has come in on that loan deal. We do have a permanent deal in place if we should want to go through with it later on. We've got to make that decision whether we're going to or not, depending on how well he does. Obviously, we've lost Gonorrhea. He's gone, so Chevrolet will have to play at right back in this game. We have got deals in place if we want to go through with them. Show you for who. We've got a deal in place for a Corey. 4.7 million is probably too much. We've got a deal in place at 3.5 million for Brennett, and he looks really good. The 22-year-old from PSV. That's the deal we would like to get through, but obviously we need a little bit more money. Negotiation for Rudiger and Kingsley Coman, they would be two fantastic signings. Probably not going to make it happen. Also, Traore and I think Nordved, we could be negotiating for him on a pre-contract agreement to add some real steel to the defence. 80 rated. Look at the value of him from Borussia Mönchengladbach. I think he would be on a pre-contract agreement, so I don't think he's going to cost too much. I'm not sure how it works on the game yet. We'll have to find out. So that's where we are at the moment. We're going to play the game against QPR, and then we've got a run of games without any games, so we can look at the transfer deals in a little bit more detail. But this is a big one against QPR. Don't forget they're second at the moment, and they've got a very good team, and we are riddled with blues, which isn't good news. Hate it, John, a blue in there. It's going to be a big miss. Nylander can come in, it's not a problem. No Pallister either. Toivy. Soyo's going to have to play. Soyo will play over there. It's not a problem. Varney's on the blue, so he can't come in on the left. So Lipton and Mbabu are going to have to play on a light blue. 89 is down from our usual standards of 96, 97 against a very strong QPR side in second place. I think if we beat them today, we'll only be a point behind. Automatic promotion, the top two, don't forget. That would be amazing. But I am concerned about this window and making sure it goes well. It's absolutely raining cats and dogs again at Spartan Park. It always seems to rain when we play here. I don't know for why. But there's plenty of rain about at Spartan Park. QPR in their away kit. Can Toivy continue this remarkable run of scoring? Is Chevrolet. He's going to have to play it right back until we get something else done here. That's great play. And Toivy's in early. And Toivy's run continues. And that's goal 28. And that's 17 in the last 7 games. Leroy Fer head in his hands. Rain dribbling down his front. The crowd wrapped up, but they don't care. That will keep them warm. Another Toivy goal to celebrate. They've seen plenty of them lately. Lovely work. Lovely 1-2 with Soyo. Can he redeem himself, Soyo, and start becoming a feature in his side? Toivy's in again, and it's going to be 2 because he's missed. Didn't expect him to miss that. Got to be honest. Thought that was Stonewall goal. He's put it eye wide and handsome. No one in the crowd can believe he's missed it either. And nor can Toivy. Brilliant from Lipton. And then it fell kindly off the back of Babu, and they're level. And Kokorin, the Russian. Great tackle from Lipton, and how it fell, I'll never know. Just look at it. What a tackle, full stretch. And then it come off Babu and fell back to him. So lucky. So a game of very little chances in this first half. Couple real chances for Toivy. The second one he should have buried and he missed. And their equalising goal from Coca Real as if all this really happened, but Spartans here. They got out with an own goal. They're back in front, right on the stroke of half-time. Good ball in from Soyo. I think Matheson was just about to put it in the net, to be fair. Was it Nylander? It was Nylander, I think, or was it Matheson? No, it was Matheson on the back stick. He was coming in on it. I think he had to do something, and he couldn't do a lot else but put it in his own net. Good ball in from Soyo. Well done, we've got the lead. It's been a real tight and tense affair here against QPR. Top of the table stuff, just like we expected. Could go either way this one as the rain falls. We'll have a look at the bench. See what we can do, if anything. We have got a Boubacar on the bench, don't forget, he could come on. Matheson's been pretty poor out there. Droysen will come on, he's had a good run of it and he's just signed a new contract. We'll give a Boubacar probably the last 20 minutes. Well, they're back on terms. Poor defending in there. I think it was Chevrolet. Let Cherry in. Just let him knock it into the net. And it is back 2 goals each. Good from Tivy. Chevrolet. 59 gone there. Chevrolet again. Can he put a delivery in? Oh, he could. And Nylander, was it Drizzen? I don't know who it was. He's offside anyway. Still 2-2 here. Boubacar, his debut. Here he comes. He's on for Soyo. Come on, Abu. Make a name for yourself. He's been given the number 9 shot off the back of Soyo as well. He's on loan, but he could end up being made permanent. Giving the right signals out there. We were caught square and they've caught us on the counter and QPR are leading at Spartan Park. And this Cherry with his second, head in the hands for fans behind, drenched from the rain. And they've done to us what we've done to so many teams in the past. Ball in behind. Keeper exposed, what could he do? Nothing. 3-2, can we turn this around and get a goal back? Goals are plenty in the wrong end today. A Boubacar, Chevrolet's wide. Back to a Boubacar. A Boubacar. Oh. Seven minutes to get a point out of this. Chevrolet. Tivy. Poor ball from Tivy that. Tired one. Brilliant from Vassell. Boubacar, he's done it! He's done it! He's off the bench and a debut goal for a Boubacar to square it. That's massive. That is a massive goal for these Spartans. And it's a Boubacar who's done it. That will give him some confidence. That will make him so special to the adoring fans. Look at him. He knows what it means. It's kept him in the automatic promotion race, that goal. Good play from Droysen. And a good ball this time from Tivy. And it was on his wrong foot. But boy, didn't he finish it. And then some from Boubacar. Vassell takes some credit for keeping it alive as well. They make a substitution right on the knock-ins here. We've just got to make sure we don't concede and lose this now. We got back into it. There it goes, and we've got a hard-earned point against second in the table. We've come from behind. And an Abu Bakr goal late on debut for him. Very, very good. Now you see a very good game of football, 3 each. Entertaining stuff to the last. Abu Bakr off the bench to get a goal. Tivy got one as well today, and one OG. Right, now we are down to the transfer business and see what we can do. We've got to replace Gonorrhea. So the table is all tight at the top. We stay 4 points behind QPR in that race for automatic promotion. Hull running away with the title. I think they're out of sight now. Sheffield Wednesday a big 13 points back in 7th. So hopefully we guaranteed playoff football. That's the main thing. Funds are up to 3.1. We still can't buy that right back though. We need to buy someone else in. I don't think we can sell anybody else at the moment because our squad is too small. Kingsley Common, what sort of money is he going to be? I think he's out of contract, and if he is, that's great news. Or it's a pre-contract jobby. Broken down for Nordved. Yes. Yes, indeed. It's a pre-contract. Kingsley Common will be coming in. What a signing that is for the club. Fantastic signing. Kingsley Common in. That gives us more options going forward. It's not what we need, but it's a very good young 20-year-old Frenchman to add to what we've already got with Tivy. That is very exciting. His pace, his power, his dribbling, it's everything. And look at the market value, but we've got him on a pre-contract agreement because his contract was running out. We've been keeping an eye on that. Brennett will come in if we can make it happen. Looking at Brendan Galloway as well. Nordved is broken down. Corey, I think, is going to be too much money. But that was well worth looking at the pre-contract agreements. We have had to pay money for them. Is there anyone else in the pre-contract bracket? We better have a little pipsqueak. Basically, people that haven't signed their contract. We don't want anything too special like these, because we're not going to come anywhere. You can see that. Oliver Torres might not have been too bad. We do need someone. 40-year-old there. Christ, the old bastard. There was no real right backs that wanted to come to the club. That was the trouble. Because he didn't look bad, to be fair. Salmond on a pre-contract. In fact, he might not be the worst thing in the world to get in. No, we can't negotiate at the moment. On to the next day then, see what happens. All excitement here. Kingsley Common will come in. Good signing that. Exactly the sort of signing we want. Offer for Sayo. He's gone. Sayo is gone. It's just how much is it? This is what we've been waiting for. This is what we've been waiting for. It's only 3.7. Not really what we've been waiting for. Can we adjust it? 81% chance. Let's just have a look what else is on the table here. Rudiger, 19 million. Got to pull out of that. That's ridiculous. Pallister. No, we're not selling Pallister for that sort of money. 3.7. We want him out the door, but we're going to lose money on him. It's too bad. We're going to have to accept it. He's gone. We got 6.1. So do we sign Brennett? Leaves us with only 3.1. We'll hang fire on that for a minute. See what else happens. Can put in a bid for a couple more people maybe. We'll let you know how it goes. Got an update in a couple of the transfers. God, if we could bring Torori in, we'd be on Clyde Cuckoo land. More money. It's going to come in at a ridiculous amount, that. Brendan Galloway. It's quite a lot of money for him. Hoping for him to just slot in at left back, but we will try and reduce the fee. Those two are still on the table. Mason Holgate just as a backup centre back, really. Still after a Damador from Creswell. We really like the look of him. He's got enough money to do this deal, but we're just holding fire to see what else comes in. So a deal in place for Mason Holgate, out of contract at Everton. 185 is nothing to put another defensive option at the back, so we'll take that. It's broken down again for this Amador. We're going to have to stop going in for him, I think. It's just getting crazy. We are going in for this other right back, Samond, who looks pretty decent. 19-year-old. Should be fairly good. He's got a bit of pace about him. He's not express pace, but he has got some okay stats, and he would be a good enough one to get us through the championship, I'd have thought, and then we can probably look to get rid of. Holgate, good cover as well, can play at the back, either side. He's not blessed with pace, but he's not too bad. So a couple signings there, which means we will definitely pull out of the Auracle deal. We can't afford that at the moment. Not sure about Brennett either. He would have been a good signing, I think, with 87 speed, only 22 years old, but maybe he's one for the future. So we're pulling out of that as well, and we're probably going to look at getting a midfielder in with the bit of money that we've got if it goes wrong for Traore. Mason Holgate joined the squad, offering for Matheson. I doubt we'll be taking that unless it's substantial. Traore, 14 million. That's crazy. We just had to pull out of that then. That is absolutely ridiculous. Matheson 1.2, not a bad deal. See if they're prepared to offer any more. Not adverse to getting rid of him if the money's right. We have got people we could bring in. Let's get these deals in for the various people that we've already earmarked. Akampong is 1. And Bowler is 2. Salmond now, is he going to be a right back that will come in and do a job for us? It's not going to be any sort of amount of money. So yes, he's in on a pre-contract. It's money in the bank. 160,000, nice deal. 1.5 year deal. Well done. So we've got a lot of money, and one of these three would be a great signing. We could pull one of them out of the hat, we'd be very happy. Don't forget we got Kingsley Column in already, which is a great coup for the club. So this will be the last bit of this episode before the Nottingham Forest game starts. Can we get any deals through the door? Lots of stuff going on there. Hopefully some of them are going to come to fruition. Some of them will be too much money, but you're going to find out here and now. Akapong was still waiting. That's a deal involving Castledean going the other way. Fufana, they want 6. It's not too bad. Kelvin, they only want 2.8. That's looking a little bit more reasonable for him. He can play anywhere across the top. He's got quite good pace. I don't know if he's that much worse than Akapong, actually. Kelvin. So Kelvin could be the option there. Form of free is a concern, I must admit. Varney should be out the window. He's going to be going. So he's gone. We're up to 6.6. We've got deals in place here for Droysdon and Matheson if we want to let him go. So Matheson could go for 1.2 and Kelvin come in for 2.8. For Fono, we're going to see if we can adjust that at all. He would be a good sign-in. And it looks like they might reduce the fee, so that would be great. I don't think we're going to be able to bring in 2 of these. This is the trouble. But we might wait and see what that one comes back in, because he looks very good as well. Kelvin not got a lot of body balance. A little bit more on him. Kelvin has got dribbling ability. And ball control's a lot better though. Forfano would be a very good signing. Akapong and Forfano would be the 2 that we would like the best. Would sacrifice Mackinshire with the bid of 1.2. I think he ought to go really. I think we ought to get rid of him for that sort of money. But we'll hang fire, so we've got him for this next game. There's 2 of them there. Combined would make 1.6 million, would give us 8.2. Don't Don't think we can get both of those through the door for that though, because I think that's going to come in at 4, unless that can come in for a bit less. We'll have to wait and see. Those would be the 2 signings we'd like the most. Just to show you the game plan of what we got now with the new people coming in through the door and everything. We have brought in quite a few good people. Looks like Tivy might be missing for this game, which is not good. We have got Kingsley Column in now, who can play anywhere. So I mean, him coming in over there instantly, although he's a new player, he's going to put it up. Pallister will still get that gig there, don't forget, in the right wing position. Puts it up to 94. Still got Nylander. Got right back now in Salmon, who will come in. He hasn't played much, so that's why it's putting it down. But Cheverett's still a good option there, right back. Again, Mason Holgate, good off the bench for an option. So we've added some depth there. Varney's going, and Matheson could be going as well. Maybe Dryzen, if we can bring 2 more in. That's where we are. Kingsley Column in the door is a big signing really at the moment. And don't forget, Abu Bakay is here on loan, but with a permanent in place. So we've not changed the squad massively. We just tinkered with it a little bit like we wanted to. And next up will be the game against Nottingham Forest. See you soon, dudes. Cheers.